Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2014 Jeep Cherokee Limited Diesel wagon this afternoon. We'll start off at the front of the car. A few things to point out at the front of the car. You notice all the chrome garnish surrounding the grille. Our Jeep badging does have daytime running lamps incorporated in the headlights as well. And then we've got our driving lights down below that also. Colour-coded front parking sensors as well. And then we've also got our headlight washers there. No real touch-ups or scratches that I can see anywhere on the paintwork at the front of the car. And as we move around the driver's side, factory alloy wheels finished in chrome. No scratches on that wheel. They look basically brand new, the tyres. And then on our driver's door, colour-coded exterior mirrors with our indicator incorporated in the mirror, colour-coded outer door handles, and also our chrome Cherokee badging on the base of the driver's door. As we move down towards the rear of the car, tinted windows as well. Once again, I can't point out any scratches or touch-ups anywhere. Can't really see that it's had any sign of repair. As we move around to the tailgate area, a few things once again to point out. Our high mount stop light in our tailgate spoiler. All of our reverse sensors colour-coded in the black section of the rear bar. Also reverse camera there below the Jeep badge, and then all of our chrome badging, diesel as well, which we'll touch off on a little bit later. Does also have the tow bar fitted. As we move around to the passenger side of the car, once again very consistent in its presentation. No scratches on either of these left-hand side wheels that I can see. Overall exterior condition of this car, and for a 2014 model, I'm fairly impressive. Only other thing to point out is this car, being the Limited, also does have the panoramic roof as well. So around at the front of the Jeep Cherokee now, we'll have a bit of a chat about the not only the performance of the car but also the economy and everything. 2-litre diesel motor, so it's certainly going to give you plenty of power and plenty of torque. 125 kilowatts of power, 350 newton metres of torque. The really attractive thing about this car, it will deliver 5.8 litres per 100 k's. So out of your tank of diesel, you can expect around 1,170 kilometres. Back around at the rear of the car now, the good thing about being the Limited, it does also have an auto tailgate. So a simple matter of just holding our button on either of our two factory keys, and it will elevate itself automatically. A few things to point out now that we're in the rear of the car. Our tow bar tongue stored safely inside the car, all of our factory car mats, and then our little cargo cover as well, just to stop anything rolling around in the back. We've also got our cargo blind there as well, which will keep anything secure that you've got stored inside the car. A 12-volt outlet down on our left-hand side here, and also apart from the fact that we can operate the tailgate from the key, you can also operate it from the rear of the car simply by pushing the little button there on the side, and once again it will close itself automatically, which is a really good feature. So here we are inside the Jeep Cherokee now. We'll run through all of the features of the car. Most important thing, and part of the reasoning to do these videos, is to show you how good a condition the car's in. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches and our controls for our exterior mirrors, and then we have some preset buttons for our driver's seat here as well. Auto headlights in this model, and then to the left of that, just a little knob to adjust the brightness of our dashboard lights, and then another button to manually push the automatic tailgate button. On our leather wrapped height adjustable and reach adjustable steering wheel, so it's telescopic in its operation. Pull that lever into position, and then we're locked in a comfortable position for ourselves. All of our cruise control settings to our right hand side, and then we've also got lane departure warning, forward collision mitigation warning as well. On the left hand side here, all of our all of our controls, just to change the appearance of the dashboard and exactly what it's doing, the car. Bluetooth buttons there as well. And then on the back of the steering wheel in all of the Jeeps, you've got your volume and audio controls, just to change between either tracks, radio stations or settings. And then now moving to just before we move to our multi-function screen, as I mentioned earlier, proximity key, so it's push button start. Just have our foot on the dashboard and hit the button and away we go. As you can see, we've got our multifunction screen up there as well. It does have satellite navigation standard. As we mentioned earlier, you've also got an extremely clear picture in the reverse camera as well. It does entertain Bluetooth. If you go to controls, you also have heated and vented heated and vented seats in the front, and then you've got your auto mirror dimmer as well. Moving down into the bottom section now, a few things to run through. Our four-wheel drive controls here, then our USB and auxiliary ports there, our little cavity for our SD card for our satellite navigation, 12-volt outlet to the right-hand side there as well. This particular Jeep does run a 9-speed automatic transmission, so we can drive it as a normal auto, or we can bring it across to the left, which enables us to change through the gears manually if we want to. Electric park brake directly behind that, cup holders behind the park brake, and then a good storage area in there, entertaining another auxiliary port and a 12-volt outlet as well. Now we'll scan around the interior of the car, just paying attention once again to how well it presents. Obviously, being a Jeep, it is the really high quality leather. As you can see, it's got the perforated seats just to enable the heat or the cold air to come through, depending on what sort of weather it is. Also does come with 7 airbags, this particular model, so front side curtain airbags and also knee airbag for the driver, so you've certainly got plenty of safety. It does give it a 5-star ANCAP safety rating as well, which is extremely important. The car's only done 53,000 Ks, and I had a good look at the service books earlier, and as you would expect, been serviced by Chrysler Jeep in Nunawading its whole life, and then we've just carried out an intermediate service when it came into our possession as well. And in finishing in the interior, as we mentioned earlier, it does have an automatic sunroof. I called it a panoramic roof earlier, but it is actually a sunroof as well. And an extremely large size sunroof, as you can see. Our little air or vent protector up there. If we don't wish to have it open, but we still want to stream the sunlight in, we can just bring it back to the closed position and leave our cover open if we wish to as well. So just in summary, a couple of things just to recap on. When you do go to start the car, put your foot on the brake, not the dashboard. Let's just clarify that one. 2-litre diesel motor in the Jeep Cherokee Limited, 5.8 litres combined per 100 Ks, 1,170 kilometres out of a tank of fuel, 5-star ANCAP safety rating and great service history. The car is out of new car warranty, but it does qualify for our premium 5-year mechanical protection plan, and that'll give you fixed price intermediate servicing, free loan car at the time of service, 10 years roadside assistance, up to $2,500 per claim, unlimited claims during the length of the 5 years. So make sure you ask one of our staff about that further when you call us on 9907 0555.